Previously on 3D Animation Hub.
I want to see a whole series on this. This is beautiful. Oh, dude, we're gonna have a field day with this. Let's go. How do you think of that? How does that like cross someone's mind? And then she just gets the stretch all the way to the end. Again, another Spider-Verse pose here, like straight up from there. Please tell me there's gonna be more. Oh, that's a cool painting to end it on too. Hey guys, welcome to the 3D Animation Hub. My name is Brian, and today we're going to be reacting to a new Valorant cinematic. Now, if you're not familiar with how we do things on this channel, we first react to the cinematic, then we pop it over a sync sketch and analyze it from an animator's perspective. And we kind of, we point out some of the cool scenes, some of the cool animation scenes, talk about them, talk about the direction behind them, and all that stuff. So, if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, if that sounds like something you want to enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, hit the sub button, stay notified of future reactions and animation related stuff, and let's hop in. Alright, I gotta be honest with you guys, I haven't been playing Valorant recently, but I still have a love for the game, and the last cinematic was just absolutely spectacular. I loved watching it and then analyzing it. So I have high hopes for this one. I think this one's done by Blur Studios as well. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I can't wait. Let's smash that like button and get in. And once again, once we finish watching this, reacting, we're going to be taking it over to sync sketch and analyzing it and going frame by frame. So stay tuned. All right, let's do this. Retake. Okay, so we got Phoenix again. I think that was Jet in the back.
You in position yet?
Viper.
What's taking so long? I thought you knew this place.
I do. Don't rush me.
Ooh,
We don't have time.
Is this a new character?
Do that, and you're gonna get the bullet in your head.
Please. Let me show you how the boss does it.
Phoenix, don't.
Let me show you how to boss it. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh, use it as cover. That's awesome. Okay, so we got Cypher. Jet. What the hell is that? What? Oh, this has got to be a new character. I haven't played, so I don't know if it's already released, but this is probably like the video showcasing the new character. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Got in mind, buddy. Holy shit. I love the 2D effect. I love like the effects are frame by frame in 2D, and it's like the most aesthetic thing ever. It works so well. Why do I have goosebumps? Oh my god.
I told you, bro. Leave it
No,
to the
Jet.
boss.
Oh.
Whoa. What the hell was that for?
I told you you'd get shot.
Not by you.
Oh.
She shot first.
Okay, I got what happened.
So you
I
did
thought
shoot me.
I thought Phoenix turned to Jet, but I think Jet was behind Phoenix, and he was just shooting through Phoenix. And it was his ice box. Cool. Dude, that's sick. That was sick. Like they kept all the nice things about the last cinematic. They use them in this one as well. That was sick. I love that one. My boy Silva. Okay. Alright, so let's pop this bad boy to sync sketch and see what we can find. So the first thing right off the bat, what we have is what we saw in the previous cinematic, which is their dynamic play of the text and effects. And so right now we have Retake in the background in text, and it turns into a silhouette, and the color of the text changes into these this particle effect that like brings us into the world. It's just like just taking us in. It's like we're going in here now, which is Retake. And right away we're kind of given this set, which in game this is Icebox, but we're given this composition of Phoenix sneaking, and over there seems to be Jet and Viper, and so it seems like they're guarding something and Jet's trying to get in. So right away we know what the premise is. This is what's called establishing shot. So in the establishing shot, we're kind of given like the gist of what's happening. Phoenix is sneaking and Jet and Viper are defending something. And since, you know, Phoenix is closer to us, I feel like that kind of gives you the feeling that he is our protagonist, just because he's closest to the screen, and we're kind of like, they don't know about his action, but we as the viewers know about his actions, and so he's a little bit more special to us as viewers. So we got him sneaking around and he's talking to someone. So here we're given the first clue as to like who he's talking to, which we kind of see footsteps in the snow, and that's where I was like, what the heck is that? Is that a new character? Because none of the characters that I knew of had any sort of abilities like that in the actual game. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. I love the little too as he goes in. Oh my god, look at those effects. Oh, Jesus. So again, effects absolutely amazing. They're in 2D. I forgot the name of the guy that does it, but I think at least in the last one, they hired this particular animator who just does pretty much, he just does VFX and effects in like 2D drawings, and they hired him specifically for like the effects in this film. So here we have this wall of flame coming in, and it just like overlaps the characters, and it even gives you like, they even have speed lines here. Like it's just you this is not something you really have in 2D. Like they have like smear lines. That's something you have in 2D animation. Not so much. You have smear frames in 2D, which is like you stretch the character, but you don't really get these lines. So they must have like went over and painted these on afterwards. Yeah, like these right here. This is just, I love it. I love it. I love it. And it kind of like plays well with the light as they're dashing away from the light. So let's take a look at this in real time.
What's that?
Phoenix started.
Love it. That's so good. Yeah, even here. So speaking of smear frames, like this for example would be a smear frame where we have Jet's arm probably much larger than it would be. Like Jet's arm realistically would probably come to here. It'd be like something like this. I don't know, but it's scaled up huge towards the camera to try and sell that perspective. On top of that, it's stretched sideways, like the fist would be ending here if it was like realistic. It'd be something like this, but they stretched it sideways to try and make it seem bigger and like smeared. When you're trying to sell a really fast action, like your arm moving from here to here, it's a lot easier to sell it if you like, you know, let's say you start the action and then like the next frame the arm is like smeared to already be here, then in the third frame the arm is here. If it was just like it'd be like, if it was just moving from here to here, it would be too jarring on the eye. It wouldn't really look good. But if you smear it in between, the viewer kind of gets a sense of the arm's motion in that frame that you missed. I hope that makes sense. But that's pretty much what they're doing here. They're stretching the fist so it sells the action better because it's happening so fast. Like it's happening in 2 frames. The arm's going from here to here in like 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then here, of course, on top of this crazy smear, they also start adding like line smears as well, which is like a 2D effect. Just because this whole thing is just like a mix of 2D and 3D, and I love it. They sell it so well. This is so dope when this guy's entrance into the cinematic rips open the dimension, oh, that's so cool. It's like he's struggling, and rips it off, and you see the skull glowing out. Again, you got these smear lines. Just another thing I really liked, just like everything else. So another thing that I keep on mentioning in every single analysis is arcs and keeping track of your arcs. They're very important. I suck at them, but I try. Here we can track Phoenix bumps into the barrel, and we can track his nose to see, and let's turn on onion frame here. So here, let's track Phoenix's nose. His back hits the barrel, and then let's track what the animator does with his nose. That's so good. So if you guys missed that, the arc for his nose looked something like this. So it's making something like, it's almost an infinity line, and it's just all like a arc, and it's so good. It looks so appealing. So let me delete these and you guys look at it in real time. You miss these, but it's just that's naturally how the body moves. The body moves in arcs, and so when you see that on screen, as an animator, you train your eye to it and you see it, but as someone who's not an animator, it just seems natural to you when you watch it. You watch that and it's like, oh yeah, that's a natural movement. But like when you like break it down, everything's moving in arcs, and that's why it looks like a natural movement. So let's watch that real time. I don't know if you guys saw that. Just pay attention to his nose. Just his head movement, his body movement, everything's just moving like a arc. That's so good. So well done. Just another like small thing. Here when he comes to a dead end, he doesn't know where to go. I just caught it. He does like this personality thing. Like he's very like on edge. He's like bouncing around. So watch what he does once he stops and he doesn't know where to go. Did you guys catch that? Like he stops, he's looking around, and he's just like going up and down, trying. He's like, oh, okay, where did I go? Where did I go? Where did I go? Where did I go? Oh, there. Let's go. There's so much in this. There's like so much little stuff you can miss. It's so great.
Whoa.
Yeah, so if there's anything I can criticize about this, if there is any, it would be the facial animation. Although it's good, it's not as amazing as it was in the first one, in my opinion at least, and some of the other cinematics. The body mechanic, top notch. Personality, character, everything's there. The effects, amazing. The only thing I would pick with this is that I felt like the facial animation was a little bit dry in some of the areas, some of the close-ups here. Like, yeah, there's a lot happening on Phoenix's face, but it's very like, it's very subtle and very like, it's not selling it for me. I don't know. It's all very like, I don't know. It's, aside from that, just absolutely amazing, and I will give this cinematic a 9 out of 10 Bryans. We're gonna go with 9 out of 10 Bryans with the cinematic. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to hit the sub button because 80% of you guys or more aren't subscribed. Stay up to date with my future reactions, analyses, and animated related videos. I would like to give a huge thank you to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support of the channel. And if you guys don't mind filling out a survey for me that I'll have linked downstairs, it would mean the world to me. I would really appreciate it, and it wouldn't take more than 2 minutes of your time. Now with all that out of the way, happy animating, and I will see you guys in the next video.